The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Ahmed coming in.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they couldn't find the gap.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. They've gone up here. Big appeal. This could be out.
Kohli, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Straight to the fielder.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Doesn't beat the infield. Onto that early, that could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Finds the fielder with that shot.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
Bourne, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Bourne with a huge appeal. Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down to deep square.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
The Super Kings with a massive shout. Oh, that's close.
Right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up. Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. We're hovering around that 8 to 10 mark early on. It's a solid start for the batters. Might look to go big again here.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Ahmed shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Beautiful catch.
Breitsker, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. End of the third, exquisite batting. Bowlers have come out with no energy, and the batters have made them pay. You could win them the match.
Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Power and precision in that shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Edged, unplayable. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Yes. Nicked it through the fake and slip cord. No fielders out in the deep, so 4 more to the total. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Went for the drive, complete miss.
4 gone in the power play, and we've seen some excellent running between the wickets and good shot making, with a little sprinkle of luck as well, of course.
Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Gretzky loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
The loose full one goes unpunished. It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Oh, that's just too full. Coley makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment. Showing that they mean business this innings, barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s. Can he come back with a dot ball?
No. Terrible shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Misses everything.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Bourne over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Good return back from the deep. I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
Well, they needed to come out strong, and they've certainly done that. Averaged 10 plus runs and over, and they've given themselves a strong foundation for the chase ahead.
He's quick onto that in the infield. Been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Jacks showed some great skill there. Saved a potential boundary. Big throw there, and it's on target.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Stewart, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Everyone's gone up. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball. They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Bretsky hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Couldn't get it through the field. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
Some good work after the power play. Run rate required hasn't pushed up too high. Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Franklin is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late, very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Edged, what a ball. Doesn't beat the infield. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes.
Another poor over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
There'll be runs here.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Too full, punch back down the ground. That could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Mulder, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Mulder has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, great ball.
Just great bowling. Gets the ball spinning, and it just misses the stumps.
Edge, but it drops safely.
Trouble, complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Ahmed coming back into the attack.
The medium pacer.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Oh, what a great piece of fielding, 4 runs saved for sure.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Beautiful take, caught and bowled.
They look busy from the first ball they faced. 50 up in good time too. Moore, the lefty, is at the crease, just about ready to start.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Nice shot. Runs possible.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot. Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Yes.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Jacks Straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
The right-hander, new batter out in the middle and ready to face up.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. That's a solid shot.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Franklin back into the attack.
Is coming into the attack.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Misses everything.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late, very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Yep. Was quick onto that in the infield. Gone, knocked him over, just too much pace there.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up.
No, terrible shot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
The Super Kings will need to change their approach, leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence.
It's been an excellent middle section of the innings. Required rate hasn't really blown out beyond 10 much these last few overs. They're in a good position. And got all of it. A massive strike. Get out the tape measure. That could well be over 100 metres. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that. Needs a dot ball.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Jacks is looking good. Found some rhythm, really challenging the batter now. The right-hander in the middle, lower order batter. He wants to get a few shots away and try to add a bit more scoreboard pressure.
Jacks with a huge appeal. That's the end of the over. A poor one that leaves the game firmly in the batter's hands. It's not quite over yet, but the bowlers need to finish the remaining overs well.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Vaughan back on now.
The pacer is coming into the attack.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Onto that early, that could be 4.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly. The loose full one goes unpunished.
Great delivery, looked to be the slower ball.
Played all around that. It was a nice slower ball and not too far from the stumps. It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Edge, but it drops safely.
It's been a slow start. The overs have ticked by, but finally they're away.
Change of bowling. The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late, very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
That's a solid shot. There'll be runs here.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Mirza, fortunate there.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Straight to the fielder. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Oh, yes, holds on to that under huge pressure. They've done it. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.